Hey guys, welcome back to the AM Club. We're having so much fun here. I guess it's so much fun. We'll introduce him shortly, but we're still bringing you fun, fearless, and factual content right here on the AM Club. Now, every day is a new opportunity. Everyone says it, everyone knows it. But with Malta Guinness, we live it because it's in our DNA. What really makes Malta Guinness different, ladies and gentlemen? High in B vitamins to give you the natural energy you need. Malta Guinness is full of goodness, energy, and vitality. And not only that, did you know that Malta Guinness is made from raw materials sourced right here in Ghana? So every Malta Guinness you enjoy is a toast to support the local economy and a toast to you. And because Malta Guinness is brewed, not flavored, it is the real deal. So go out there, guys, and make the opportunities count every single day, whatever your hustle is, whatever your vibe. Malta Guinness believes that you've got it. Grab a chilled, refreshing Malta Guinness to fuel you to be the best you can be. That's what makes Malta Guinness different. Malta Guinness, enjoy a world of goodness. And if you missed anything, don't forget to catch it on our YouTube page at MX24GH, where you can watch the full episodes and best highlights of all our shows. Okay? Okay? All right. So it's now time for the plug. We are doing things differently today. We're doing the plug before we do a hashtag Wednesday. And listen, this young man is amazing. We're just catching up on our old times. Ladies and gentlemen, need I say more? Please, we are joined here by the one and only, yeah boy, Kingzkid. I'm saying Kingzkid. Kingzkid is here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Christian, how do I even put it? Is it contemporary gospel artist or Christian hip hop? How do we term it these days, bro?
They call it contemporary urban gospel.
Yeah. Contemporary urban gospel.
Yeah.
Wow. But you do more hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
Well, not just hip hop. Like, because lately I'm doing even worship and stuff.
That's
as
true,
well.
though.
So it's rounded, basically.
Oh,
that's
okay.
true, and that's what we want to talk about. Hey, boy, welcome.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
By the way, you're officially an AM Club member.
Sure.
So all the exclusives right here on the AM
Nice.
Club.
Is there like a uniform or a badge or
Oh,
something?
don't worry. Like I always tell my guests, it comes with a lot of things, but I'll introduce it to you after the show.
Anyway, so before we even get into the conversation, most of you know this particular song from Kingzkid. So let's check it out and come back and have the conversation.
Kingzkid, yeah boy. Hey, yo, regardless, I'll see you on this one, man. Mike Mills. Yeah. I got my Jesus on. 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 Yeah. He was born in a manger. King of the kings and the Lord of the lords was born in a manger. Now, man. 2,000 years later, what? At the mention of his name, all men proclaim that there ain't nobody greater. No, nobody greater. Now see, at the mention of his name, all knees go down. With no matter who you are, homie, you go down. Homie, you go down. Homie, you go down. I don't even really care if you love this sound. That I once was lost, but now I'm found. Now I'm living and chilling and giving everything I got. Giving everything I got until he comes down. I got my Jesus on. 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 Yeah, boy. Tryna make them know I got my Jesus on. Said I'm tryna let them know I got my Jesus on. Everybody gotta know I got my Jesus on. Everybody gotta know I got my Jesus on. I'm tryna make them know I got my Jesus on. Said I'm tryna make them know I got my Jesus on.
Oh, man. You know what? I feel like I'm dressed appropriately for this. I wanna.
Come on.
Yeah, man, bro. But anyways, let's get into the conversation.
Yes, sir.
And oh boy, the first song. I'm trying to remember the title.
Yeah.
I think I was on campus, 2010. 2010. I've forgotten the name of the song, but bro, you've come a long.
Yeah.
Do you remember
My
it?
first ever was I Depend on You, and then there was Thank You, Papa. Yeah.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I remember. And it was on every campus at the time. Every gospel event held on campus. It was there. You've come really far.
Thank you.
Come really far.
And when was that? That was in
2010.
2010.
2010.
Yeah, that's
I
like
feel
11
old
years.
when you say that.
Well, so share your journey with us, your story with us. How has it been for you all these years?
It's been an amazing journey. It's not been easy. I have to put that out there, but it's been a faithful one. In that, you know, when God calls you, He shows you the destination. He doesn't tell you what the journey is going to be like. Especially if it's a new thing that He's trying to do through you. There are going to be challenges along the way, and those were things that I was not prepared for. I thought it was going to be just a smooth sailing. Oh, I'm good, let's make this happen. But yeah, along the way, you face certain challenges, and then you learn if you are smart. And it's beautiful. For instance, if I can preach, Joseph was told he was going to be a prime minister. He had the dream, and everything was amazing. Dude didn't know that there was going to be jail in it. Like, he didn't know, like, there was going to be imprisonment. Yeah, he didn't know all of that was going to be a part of it. But at the end of the day, the promise was fulfilled. And I'm still grateful to God for choosing to do what He did with me. Because back then, 2010, it was such a strange genre. Like, being booed off stage sometimes. Pastors don't understand what exactly you're saying or you're doing.
That was my next question, really. How did you venture into urban gospel? Because at the time, it wasn't something that was there. You know, then
but essentially, it's purpose. From a very young age, all of the songs that I started writing were this kind of songs, and it was strange even back then to myself. Like, these songs, you sure say Ghana here. Like, is this going to work? But it was so strong, and then I kept getting confirmations from prophets and pastors and people who don't know me. Your destiny is tied to your voice. Take music seriously. You're going to go far. I see you on billboards around the world. I'm like, how is this thing going to happen? Especially with a genre that even I don't understand. You know, but at the end of the day, God has been faithful. He calls the end from the beginning. So I've seen His faithfulness, basically. That's all I can say. And today, there are a lot of people who are doing the same thing.
Gospel,
So so it means that a lot of thousands of people's destinies were tied to my obedience. So what if I cowered or I got scared and I was like, I'm not going to do this? So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for.
I love that. And so you mentioned how it started, how the journey has been so far, and now let's talk about the actual highlights of your journey. I mean, Godwin was singing one song, and he mentioned that when there was the conference that took
Independence
place,
Square.
exactly, and they played the song, and that's how you got to know the song. So let's talk about the highlights of your journey, the things that really stood out for you, and you were like, wow. I was sort of like, I even made it, but I made it kind of thing.
It's working.
It's working, exactly.
So like I said, when I set out, I just wanted to be obedient. Because I felt like the nudge, like, do it. In my second year in Central University, I remember one time going for an all-night, and then after I was like, I feel like it's time for purpose. Like, so just help me. That was the prayer I prayed. And then I released the song. When I released the songs, like, psychologically, I wasn't even prepared for what was coming with it. I was just releasing the next thing, you know, people start calling you out for shows. Like, what? Is that part of, like, that's also part of what I'm doing. Okay. And then people call you for interviews, this, that. And then, so I had to learn on the job, basically. But the highlights have been, 2019, I won the award for Best International Act in Sierra Leone for the Gospel Academy Awards. I won, Africa Gospel Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Recently I won an award for Pace Setter of the Decade, which is a huge award.
That's a good one.
That's amazing.
That's a good one. And I totally agree and say it's well deserved. It's well deserved.
And I got to meet like some of the great men that I was looking up to as well. You know, then this person calls you for a feature. I'm like, are you sure, bro?
Exactly. Talking about features, your new song is featuring Joe Metal.
Yes, the new album has Joe Metal on it, MOG,
That's amazing. So how does it feel to work with these big names? I mean, you're one as well, but like the big names in the gospel industry, how does it feel to work with them?
It's always surreal. That's something I try to, like, I have a relationship with all of these guys here, but I try to keep it on a respect level.
Absolutely.
Do you understand? Because Joe calls me, I'm not going to be like, oh, really? You know, like just flexing. No. If he calls me every time, I'm like, oh, bro, yeah, sure. I did. That's it. I just make sure I'm available. One of the strangest was when Nasi called me for a performance at the VJMA, I think in 2017.
Wow.
That was strange because I was the only strange artist on the
Yeah,
stage.
I get what
Everyone,
you
I mean,
mean.
Sissy Chum, Ohima Messi, all
Yeah.
of these people, I'm like, sometimes I want to question them. Like,
Yeah, are you sure?
yeah, but it just comes to like buttress the fact that it's God is doing His thing. It's His
Absolutely.
move that I've just been chosen as an instrument or
Yes,
a vessel for.
of course.
Yeah,
And how is the new album doing as well?
amazing. The Breakthrough album is
Yes.
like making a lot of impact. Last time I released an album was 2014.
Okay.
That was the
wow,
album
that's
that
a
had,
long time ago.
yeah, that was the Metamorphosis album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had the Agama Jesus on song on it, and it did great. But since then, I always tried to release an album, but I didn't feel the release.
Yeah.
But one thing I thank God for is that in all of those years, He still gave me relevance.
Yeah.
I don't know how He
Yes,
did
yes,
it. It wasn't because of
yes.
an album
Yeah.
I released,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there was still Kingzkid everywhere. And it just comes like to buttress again the fact that this is God's work that we're doing. You understand?
Yeah.
You need to yield more to Him and just learn what you have to learn. I feel like in the past 7 years, there's a lot of things that I've learned that I didn't know when I started out. Like I've been through a lot and I've learned. It's made me better. So He gave me this breakthrough album, 10-track album, and this is like, I'm so excited about this album. Yeah, like the impact that it's having on the youth already. And like I said, like all of a sudden, it feels like there's another window that has been opened.
Yes,
And
yeah.
that's tied to obedience again. So I'm grateful for the album.
I like
That's
the fact that
beautiful.
you implement God, you know, into
Yeah.
your craft. I
Yeah.
mean, yes, you are into that genre, but then,
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen a lot of gospel singers nowadays who are not necessarily
Yeah.
Christians.
Yeah.
It's just about
Yeah.
singing and, you know, just being
Yeah.
part of a certain genre,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
But then I love the fact that, you know, above it all, you know,
Yeah.
God is first, and
Yeah.
you put God and implement God in everything that you do. So I like that.
Speaking of which, I mean, like we know you to be more hip hop and very
Yeah.
hard, and you know, you were just telling me over that
Yeah.
you know you're venturing into even worship, which is at the core of being a Christian.
Yeah.
You know, so what plans do you have this Christmas? You know, going in any concert we need to get ready for, because I got my sneakers. We need to come.
Yeah. I'm still like it seems quite late, but I was trying to have a Christmas with Kingzkid concerts like in a week or two.
Yeah.
We're still planning and seeing if it can work. I have this venue that wants to partner,
Yeah.
so I just want to make sure that like, you know, it has to be excellent. You
Yeah,
understand?
absolutely.
That's the thing about Christian stuff, that we've made it seem so,
You know,
it doesn't have to
it's
be
okay.
excellent, it's normal. I hear
God is
people
okay
say
with
it all the
anything.
time, like events is the first one, so it
Buku
doesn't
just
have
one,
to be.
buku
No,
just one.
bro.
No, man.
No, it
The
doesn't
first
have
one,
to
so
be
we
like
need to
that.
do it right, yeah.
No, it has to be like done well. So the Breakthrough album, there's going to be a Breakthrough concert, which I wanted to do this year, but I've moved it to next year.
No
Next year we
problem,
have
yeah.
regional tours as well. In February, I have a concert in Takoradi. Then we'll have one in Kumasi. Then we'll have a mega one in Accra,
Accra,
as
yeah.
well.
I feel like I'm
so
seeing all
that's
the boys
plan.
there. Zayas, everyone's there.
Definitely,
Everybody's
yeah.
gonna be
Some
there.
people-
Now, so if people
internationally
want
as
to
well.
contact you and listen to your songs,
Yeah.
where do they go to?
It's on all digital platforms, Deezer, iTunes, Spotify, all of the digital platforms basically, and it's also on Audiomack and Red Jesus for those who can't buy or stream. You can get it for free there as well, yeah.
There you
On my
go.
website as well, www.kingskidmusic.com. Check out
Fantastic,
YouTube.
yeah.
There are amazing videos there as well.
Bro,
Ah,
God bless you and
amazing.
keep the
Thank
fire
you.
burning,
Thank
man.
you.
I
Keep
know,
going, man.
God
Yeah,
bless
and
you.
I'm proud of this guy.
Oh,
man.
thank
He's
you,
doing
bro.
amazing.
Thank you so
And
much.
the
Edma.
beautiful lady as well.
Thank you.
for
Thank you
having
very
me.
much. You're absolutely
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Guys, I was Kingzkid. Yeah, boy, on the plug. Up next, we have fashion.